My firefighter was my son, Mitch Lundgaard. He was part of the Appleton Fire Department in Appleton, Wisconsin. He was a sports fanatic. He played a lot of sports in high school and just for fun. Loved Packer games, baseball games, basketball games, just that kind of guy. Very athletic and very fun-loving. Bunch of friends, lovely wife and kids. So, well, he was going to be an architect. He would work for an architect in high school and was in his second year at UW-Milwaukee. And then 9/11 happened. And when that happened, he just felt like he wanted to do something more community, more giving, more involved than being an architect. Plus he had kind of decided that being as physical and active as he was, that maybe sitting behind a desk wasn't going to be the career for him. So he thought about the military, but he was in a very serious relationship already with his high school sweetheart, whom he eventually married. So between the two of them and discussions, he decided on firefighting. Plus he had a cousin who was a firefighter already who could kind of show him the ropes. He liked the activity, for one thing, being up and about and active. He liked the idea that it was serving his community. And he liked the camaraderie. To his dying day, he was friends with a core group of high school and even grade school buddies. They were all the guys that stood up in his wedding and were pallbearers. So he liked that thing. The firefighters always said he made the best brownies. So he never cooked much around our house, but he got into it at home and at the fire station. So, well, he married his high school sweetheart. He had 3 young boys. They were 10, 8, and 4 when he passed. But he was a coach for the soccer and basketball teams. And one fall, he had painted a full regulation-sized football field in their backyard. And all the neighbor kids came over and played football, and the boys just loved it. So he cooked, cleaned, washed, changed diapers, he did it all. And as a husband, his wife was his best friend and sweetheart, and they had a great marriage. So he worked for the Appleton Fire Department, and that fire department was really the savior of the whole family, his wife and kids and all the extended family. I don't know how all fire departments work, but at his fire department they were asked to put the names of 3 fellow firefighters in an envelope, and if should anything happen to them, that they would be his family's primary support. And every one of them stepped up. It was absolutely 100% support, and it continues today. It's 2.5 years out now, and those 3 guys continue to be around. One of them will be at this firefighter event this weekend. And fire chief and everybody, they stay in touch, do things with the boys, help them get through. So the fire station itself and the entire community of Appleton was there for us. Mitch had a golf outing that he always went to with that core group of high school buddies. And then after he got on the fire department, he brought along 3 buddies from the fire department, and that other group still golfed, but then he introduced them to all of them, and they all knew each other. And yeah, he really, from the time he was a kid, he had so many friends. I mean, all his basketball, high school coaches and everything, they would say you can't know Mitch without just loving him. Well, when I think of my son, I want him to be remembered, first of all, as a wonderful husband and father, because he truly was. He was a great son. He gave the best hugs. He was a real comrade to all his fellow firefighters and friends his whole life through. And he really was somebody who was interested in community and wanted to serve. That's the way I'd like him remembered. One other thing that I'd like him to be remembered as is a giving person, and he continues to do that through a charitable organization that his wife has established, and uses the funds to fund a scholarship at the local technical school that has a firefighter school right there, and to help other families that find themselves in the same situation she did.
Here's to you, with that smile on your face. Here's to you, and what I want to raise to this moment we share, to the love